Now that I've done the mapping of the front of the sign from outside as shown in the other video, now I'm going to process all those image files into a 3D point cloud similar to like I did with the box fan. So if you were to look at it, these are the two plots that I got from mapping the front of the sign. You'll see that there's significant noise here and here due to the lighting in the background. If you look, you can see huge spotlights hitting the area. Also, when I'm mapping, there are objects behind it that the red light hits that I didn't initially filter for. But if you look here, this is after I do the filter and I delete all the excess points in the background, and you see that it shows the sign, but it's also slanted. So if you look at the images here, you'll notice that in each one of the images, the line is slanted at an angle. So for the bottom parts, it's slanted at a downward angle, as you will see here. And then for the upper parts, it's slanted at an upper angle here. And you'll also see that there are gaps in it for the parts where it hits the black. So the sections where it hits the black, you see that the black absorbs all the light and none of it reflects. So you won't see it in the point cloud. So that explains the gaps and dashes that you'll see. Especially in this image here. You notice that it's completely gone in this one middle section here. And then you'll see that it's still slanted at that angle where it transitions in the middle. So then it goes straight in the middle and then it transitions. That may be due to the fact that it was windy the day I was out there. So the wind may have tilted it off center. And I need to compensate that when I do go back out again to map the entire sign with all four sides. So the code I used is very similar to the code I used for the box fan. I imported the text file I made in PyCharm. So I used PyCharm to access a folder which I called Homework 6, which had all the pictures from when I was outside mapping. And then I ran the code and it made this text file called test results. So MATLAB called in that file text results. Then it extracted the data and stored it in X, Y, and Z, similar to like in the box fan. Made the three plots. And I shrunk the points to a smaller size so it'd be more recognizable. And it plotted it the correct direction that I wanted it to. And that is the plot. I will try to compensate for the wind on the next video that I do, where I do all four sides, and just check the image to make sure that the lines are straight rather than slanted.